What's good, guys? Hope you're doing well. So, welcome to a new forecast, and I'm excited because new week, new opportunities, new start. Well, not new start. We just keep going. We keep leveling up, all that stuff. But just like today was my proper rest day and cheat day, and I ate so much shit. I went to the cinema and just ate like Nutella cookies, ice cream. I took everything into the cinema, so I'm a bit sugar tired, have a sugar dip. So, but yeah, it is what it is. But I'm excited because tomorrow I'm back into my routine, one day off, and then yeah, just looking forward back to the grind, so to say, back to the grind, back to it. But it's good to have like a rest day, and yeah, let's clean up the charts before I start. Well, sorry, I start talking. Um, because yeah. It's easier if it's clean and nice and neat. Um, Let me just quickly clean everything up, mark everything out. Previous weekly highs. Oh, we got that off that, but it's still valid. We got previous weekly lows. So I learned. Oh, let me hold up. Let me. Um, there there we go. So we got that one. Then on the daily, we got. Oh, nice. Previous daily highs. Previous daily lows. So previous weekly highs will probably be taken tomorrow or not, but we got 1, 2, 3 over there. We start to respect the lows on the daily and break the highs. So little aspect I learned from Noah, which I very much like. You can see that retracement candle, that wick closure on the weekly. That's very interesting as well. Let's see DXY. Let's clean it up a little bit as well. Daily wise, coming down lower. Let's go to the 1 hour. Um, that up there, that's gone. By the way, I'm gonna do like a little all right. So first of all, check out the Forex tool, please. There's gonna be it's gonna be sick. Like it's gonna be proper sick. We we'll be coming up with indicators, with trading bots, with serious Forex stuff. So just check it out. It's for free now. You can just check out our Discord and where we'll be giving away like more information, even doing giveaways and all that. So just check it out. It's quite interesting. It will be because as you know, now it's prop firm passing. We will still be doing prop firm passing, but not on the level, like not just prop firm passing, because that's a bit on the side of the industry, and we want to be known, like proper known. So that's taken. Gonna clean up everything first. Um, Tuesday I can't trade. I think tomorrow I can trade, but just take it easy because start of the week, you know. Gotta take that off as well. What's it? There we go. I see a couple of. Oh yeah, that's because of this one. It's kind of reached, so we can. Let's take this one. Pull that across. Um, high, low, lower, high, low, low. Premium pricing reached on that one. All right, so welcome to a new Sorry that it took so long, but welcome to a new forecast. Today is the 6th of August, Sunday, and for the upcoming week, let's dive into the charts. Let's mark out our high probability areas. High probability is very subjective, but for me, high probability areas, let's not focus too much on what I expect in the long term, but let's just break it down from high time frame and then just focus on structure and liquidity. That's basically it. And if you do that on every time frame, you can make the story already. So high time frame wise, we can see that key level again on the XY. We can see that we missed this demand zone on the weekly, but overall reacted from the key level, and now we coming up back into this premium pricing area of our bearish range on the daily time frame of this blue structure. We know that we took some liquidity here, then we got the bullish break, bearish break. So this might be the inducement, or this might be the inducement move. Let's just like on the lower time frames, this can happen on the high time frames as well. So let's say this is our bullish break, our early buyer, so to say. They got taken out, bearish break, and now we can see that this leg doesn't have that much liquidity to the inside. Now, the thing is, with price behavior wise, this was a strong push to the downside, and this is way more candles to the upside, but still, this leg doesn't have that much liquidity. First point of liquidity is or on lower time frame over here, or high time frame wise, I would say even above these highs. And then we would be looking at these areas to short from, because you can see here that buy sell move. And if you go lower, let's say to the 1 hour, you can see clearly that buy to sell move. And inside that, there are some areas we can look to trade from. But until we're there, I'm not really interested in that. Now, before I make the mistake again, I'm gonna mark that area out because it is of interest, but not yet. Only until we are above that area or above these highs. But we're gonna do this as a daily supply zone, maybe. Yeah, daily supply zone. Now, if we go lower, that's just an idea with the early buyers. If we go lower, what can we see? We have this range still on the 4 hour, and we can see that we create this bullish range. Now, for this bullish range, we didn't reach discount yet, and we have internal range liquidity that sits over here. So that's our next potential target. Come deeper, and then long from there. That means higher pricing on EU and GU, and then short on EU and GU, whereas we try to long on DXY. Bring that further down, we can see that we have a bullish break here. Essentially, this is a bearish break, or this is our bearish break, whatever you want to do. And I would say focus on this most recent leg. Why? Because we took some internal range liquidity. We can see that we took this high that led to a new low, just came below here. And then we came above that, and then we get moved to the downside, giving us a nice potential supply zone on the XY where we can look for shorts, meaning that on EU and GU, we should find long trades around this area. And this would be our 1 hour supply zone. So yeah, for coming into next week, looking at weekly first look at weekly momentum. What can we see? No weekly momentum. Our last weekly candle, last week's weekly candle, we wicked above, and then look at that wick that we left to the upside, indicating that we might turn around, indicating for sure a slowdown, and we even closed below this wick. So we actually respected this wick. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm looking at a weekly candle, pure candle base wise. I'm expecting a turnaround and for price to continue further down. Sick thick arrow, goddamn. Yeah, so that's that. Now, then going to the daily, what can we see on the XY? That we came above here, left wicks, and then here that wick with a bearish closure, and then followed by a larger bearish body, but not the strongest yet. However, a strong, like not like a strong closure because of that wick, but I wouldn't say it's weak, because if you look at the 4 hour, that's strong. That's really strong. Just no internal range liquidity. So coming into next week, I'm looking at okay, where can we go? I think this would be a very appropriate move to happen, and then maybe something like that, or a further continuation down. Why? Because we reached into that discount pricing already, and we might just continue further down. Whether it's gonna happen or not, we don't know. So my first potential area for DXY would be this area to short from and this area to long from. Now, if you go to the 1 hour, what can we see then? Not much actually. Still the same areas. We can see that we have a lot of structure tools going on, or probably what's it called? So let's actually remove that one because we know that we are in premium pricing. What did I want to say? Yeah, so we know that, or there's actually not much to add yet. You can see that we have this high that led to that low, broke below here, then we get that bullish break, but not the strongest break, and it's the end of the week, so not too much, not expecting too much of that yet. So let's just wait for that. But yeah, zooming out next week, this area and this area are on the cards for me. And whatever happens in between will give me more bias for trades in between, maybe, or something that like that. We'll see what happens there. But this area and this area, and ideally my forecasts or my preferences going to move like this, and then see from there. And don't need to look further than that, because if you just look at the daily, it's indicating potential shorts. If you look at the weekly, it's indicating potential shorts, because here we close above the high, and now here we close below that high. So yeah, that's indicating something. We took the previous weekly high and then we closed below, so that's interesting. Now going to EU, what can we see? We took previous weekly lows, and then we closed above, closed very doji, left a huge weekly wick. Quite interesting. I love it. Love to see that. Took into the range liquidity, and if we go to the daily time frame, we can see that we tap into the premium discount pricing of this bullish leg. It's not the first time I think we tapped into it. No, so over here was the first time it came up, and then we continued further down. Second time tapping into that, and yeah, that's now the move. So for what's this for next week? I think previous weekly highs will be taken. Previous daily highs, of course, come with that as well. For now, we are still inside this bearish structure leg we got over here, but with 1, 2, 3 daily highs above, including a previous weekly high. Yeah, I don't think that will be that big of an issue. I think that will be gone soon. Now above that, we have this area where we can look for shorts maybe. I'm just gonna mark that out, but I don't have high. Oh, it's kind of a solid area, although it's not structure wise. If we break above here, we have this area that still took liquidity. Although this is the high, low, lower, high, lower, low, we still have this area that took liquidity. So actually quite interesting area, and I'm just gonna mark that out because that's where we might look for shorts. Although if we come above previous weekly highs, it's already enough to look for shorts. That being said, if we break above, then we gotta look for longs from this area. I'm not gonna mark that out yet. For now, it's just gonna be this, and that's not the right one. It's gonna be this one. Liquidity, and we are above those. And what's above that? Well, we can see that we have 50-minute order blocks there, but we got this, as I'm using this 50-minute supply zone right there, and we can actually look into shorting the market, shorting from here, shorting from here. Now, if we go lower, yes, we can go lower. You can see that weak break over here as well. Oh, actually, we didn't break yet, so we can add that in to our bias for shorts, is that we create equals there, and that makes it even better. So ideally look for shorts here. Then where would those shorts come from? Well, you can see that we have a supply zone inside. A 50-minute supply zone where we can look to trade from. So ideally something like that. That would be very nice. And that's actually my scenario and only scenario I'm looking at, because this is high probability, or from above these highs and then get the short move. That's also very high probability trade. And other than that, I don't need to like forehand. Oh, actually now it's just not the moment, but maybe in the future again. But now I only see these two scenarios that play out, so I'm not going to mark them out. It's just shorts from here or shorts from above previous weekly highs. Longs are not ideal, although if we come down now, I would say look for a long. Why a long? Because we took internal range liquidity here. We get building up liquidity here, so that's that perfect inducement for smart money traders to continue short and then long. So actually now I have 3 scenarios we can look at. So I'm just gonna mark them out. This one. So 1 hour wise, what do we have? We can get this move further down. That's 1. Then we got this move. That's 2. Then we got the third move. That would be break above, then come down and get that move. And then our fourth scenario is would be come above, either from here or from here, but just above those previous weekly highs, and then come further down. So we got actually 4 scenarios that might play out. Take a screenshot, whatever. I'm gonna take a screenshot because I don't know where to leave it, because I don't want to have this on my charts when trading. What's smart? Let me take a screenshot of this. Actually, there should be a shortcut for screenshots. Oh, I forgot. My mate wants some. This one. There we go. And let's just place that right there. Where is it? There it is. All right, so that's my 4 scenarios actually that could play out, and that are high probability for me to play out. Now we got those equals there. Then to this, we got different versions of all these scenarios, of course. Is that we first break here, then get above here, and then get the move further down. With that, we also have what's next here? We also have the probability that as soon as we come below here, we have this bullish range, although this is a new slow, so I'm going to mark that out as well. Is that we, as soon as we reach discount pricing, we will move further up. Yeah, so new slow there. I think it's a news low. I assume it's a news low. Yeah, that's news. So bottom, that might function as liquidity. Yeah, so we got that as well. So these are my 4 scenarios with some different PA behavior that might occur in this area. But other than that, like these are, you see where the shorts came from, right? Above previous daily highs, above previous weekly highs are the shorts, and the long trades ideally, if we break above here from this area, and otherwise liquidity wise, I want to target these highs, although we don't break above and get that bullish break, and still long from here. So what we might do, or what might be smart to do, is point this out. I don't think we will get that deep though. I don't think we will get that deep to get the longs. But in case we do, we have our areas marked out. And that will be our 15-minute, 1 hour. Let me see what the 1 hour looks like. Yeah, that's classed as a 1 hour demand zone. 1 hour demand, 1 year, 1 hour demand zone. And that's basically it for EU. So sells above here, sells from here, buys from here, buys from here. GU then. What happened to the weekly? What happened to the daily? Let's clean up. further. See bullish break, return to discount pricing, continuation. So GU as well. That's that. Oops, wrong one. That break here. We can see that we have previous daily highs up here. This one. Then we got previous daily lows down there. And that's our daily candle. We can see that slowdown on DXY, which lines up with, or GU, which lines up with, hold up. Doesn't line up. It does actually. That potential turnaround now reacting from that premium area. But we also know that there's enough room to get up higher. Although we took internal range liquidity, now we're reacting from this supply. Hold up, let me mark this one out real quick. So we got that one up there, but now we're reacting from this supply zone. And if we get higher, I'm aiming for that supply zone. We got a demand zone over here, which we can still target, as this is the first time we reach into premium pricing. So for now, let's focus on that. Let's go. Let's remove this one for now. No, let's keep that one on. So we're moving from here, tapped into there. Longs from here. Oh, wait, let's go to the weekly real quick. What can we see on the weekly? So pretty much same story, just slightly different, slightly stronger but bearish candle, but still that same story where we create that turnaround idea where we leave a huge wick after tapping into discount pricing, and the wick is actually larger than the body of the candle. So yeah, we might get that turnaround from this area. Yeah. Oh, let me mark that on as well. Sorry about that. So we got previous weekly highs up here. We got previous weekly lows down here. And that's what we're looking at. And then breaking it further down, I would still continue to look for shorts. We can also have, this is our liquidity that sits above this. Actually, let's do it like that and then see what it looks like. Fair enough, better. Use that as my 1 hour supply zone. So yeah, longs from here. Now if you go down lower, you see that we wrong one. If this bearish break here after breaking above here. So shorts, this area is also very valid. Yeah. So we can look for shorts there, but it's just not looking that clean as an EU. Although it would be this buy to sell move where we can trade from then. So sells from here, sells from here. If we get above this one, I would say wait for this one as well. That's just high probability. Otherwise, you got it equals there. Or longs from here, and that's it for GU. Scenarios in EU. Scenarios on, let's mark them out. GU would be that. Don't need more than that. Don't need more than that. So that's one. Then two would be like that. Three would be that one. And those three scenarios I will be looking at for GU. This would be continue down. This would be something like this. Yeah. Something like that. God damn, I'm tired. All right, so that's it. I think we covered most of it. Let's look at this. This is the holy grail of trading. No. So structure and ranges, high time frame, low time frame, bias based on structure. It's basically following the shorts. GU, pretty much same story, following the shorts. Liquidity wise, bias based on liquidity. I would say come above here and then take the shorts, or long into those highs from here to take liquidity. Pretty much same here, long into the liquidity or take liquidity and continue further down. High time frame candles we covered the wicks and the high time frame, low time frame wicks. Yeah, it's not really necessary. You can see that slowdown here, so that makes it maybe high probability take out these highs, but we also got the equals there. So yeah. Low time frame trades both ways. That's just covering in my daily recaps. And then why did price move and why did price move from A to B? It's looking at, okay, we took these lows, now we can take the highs. So these highs are on the cards. That's just a fact. As we took the lows, and now we can take the highs. Now pretty much same story on GU, we took the lows, now we can take the highs. EXY, we took the highs. So now we can take the lows. And that lines up with structure as well. So yeah, that's my pre-market analysis. Focused on most recent price action while keeping in mind the high time frame candle behavior and structures as well. And yeah, that's it. That's my forecast. These are my high probability trades scenarios. Whether they play out or not, I don't care, because I can just adjust my bias, right? And yeah, that's it. So I catch you guys in the market. Peace out. See you later.